What the F? Where'd I go wrong in my life? Why did I waste my younger 20s? It's so good.
Get excited because unless you were born without taste buds, this video is everything you've been dreaming of. You're gonna see some foods so yummy, it'll make you want to burn down your house, collect the insurance money, and fly to Malaysia immediately. This video has everything. Insightful interviews with locals.
You like this one more? More?
The most articulate, well-mannered food host on the internet.
We are in Chinatown. We are in the middle of, we are in Chinatown.
Slow motion, yummy food shots.
Today we have traveled to a magical town full of monumental meals, tasty treats, and yummy yum-yums. I'm talking about Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown, and today we're doing it big. Welcome to Chinatown. Right off the bat, we got my man right here, and he's making that good cheese roti. He's got moves all day. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You might be asking me, Sonny, you're in Chinatown, but this isn't Chinese food. No, it's not. This is Indian food, and maybe Indian influenced by Malay a little bit. So what they've done is they've taken this Indian bread and they've remixed it a little bit. They've got different versions here. We're gonna jump into the cheese version, which is griddling away right now on the hot top. He's throwing some oil on there and he's giving it a flip. So what's really beautiful about food in Malaysia is it's this incredible convergence between Chinese, Malay, and Indian food. And then when you bring it all together, it makes for a very dynamic culture in Malaysia. And even more important for me, it makes for a dynamic cuisine. And that's what we're gonna see a lot today in Chinatown. And I just had to show you this. It's one of the must-have things while you're in Malaysia, while you're in Kuala Lumpur, is the roti. A lot of people get it with egg. It has a little more body to it. It feels a little more like a meal. I like it with the cheese because I like everything with cheese. Look at this. The skill is undeniable. Undeniable. It's like a wet t-shirt hitting a gym floor. Let me mic up this bread. Oh, like a wet t-shirt. Love it. That's how you know it's good. It doesn't need to cook that long. It's only been about a minute, minute and a half, and it is bubbling away. It's getting nice and toasty, cheesy, crusty, crunchy, and smunchy. Just place it on my hands. Now, here's the special thing about street food. This is actually a restaurant that you're supposed to sit down in, but if you take the food from the restaurant and you bring it to the street, bam, it's street food. And that's what we've done right now. It's still piping hot. Ah, it's burning my thumbs. Look at that. Oh my God, it's doughy, it's bready, it's cheesy, it's everything you want in a snack. You take your little masterpiece here, you give it a dunk in the curry, and you put it in the food bin. That's how it works. I don't know how it's so good. It's about 5 cents worth of dough and then some processed cheese, like a processed Kraft Singles, and it's still so amazing somehow. He's giving me some curry. This is a rando curry. I don't know, there's a huge selection of curries here. Bam, back to me, hi again. We got the curry in the bowl, we give it a couple dunks, and then you gotta slam dunk it like this. Come on, over the top. Look at the stretchiness factor right there. Listen, I have been in Kuala Lumpur for exactly 5 days. So I'm pretty sure I can recommend where to get the best roti. You know what I'm saying? Well, dip it in the Stephanie curry and then we get a slam dunk right here. Big winner. Let's keep moving on. Stop number 2, and look, here's what I want you to do during this video. What I want you to do is fix up your own meal so you can eat along with me. It's gonna be nothing but food pornography and me and you, a lot of eye contact and a lot of chewing sounds, okay? So get your own food so you can eat along with me. Do you feel me? What flavor is it? Pork. We have grabbed the hanging concoction. She's unwrapping it like an anniversary present and revealing its contents, what is inside. We can see that there's definitely rice involved in this whole thing. It's like a little rice sandwich. Ma'am, would you liken this to a little rice sandwich? She's gonna get back to me on that. Everybody knows that I spent 7 years in food college and never graduated. But what I did learn is how to taste food and guess what its contents are, and that's what's gonna happen right now. So here we have our first bite. There's some pork, there's some rice, there's some bean, and some unknown mysterious items. You don't wanna know everything that's in your food when you eat it. Let's give it a try, here we go. Oh, that's really interesting. It's very rich, not a lot of salt. It's almost like a hummus. The bean in there Very dense. Look at the stratified layers here. This is good survival food. I mean, it's already wrapped in a leaf. You're in the jungle. You need rations. You need to live for 21 days. I mean, this is a ball of calories right here. If your airplane goes down, you land on an island, but you've got 21 of these, you're gonna be good for about 6 months. Here we go. That is good. At first, I was missing all the pork bites. If you're just getting a bit of rice and bean, you're not getting that big payoff. But once you work your way to the middle, I mean, it's like a sucker with a Tootsie Roll in the inside. If you get to the inside and you get to that nice fatty piece of pork, that is like the prize. Let's keep going. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing a peanut pancake.
He's making a peanut pancake.
Peanut and coconut pancake.
Whoa, so you have a huge one. What is this huge one?
The one is peanut pancake.
That's
This
peanut-
is coconut pancake.
And that's coconut.
Coconut
Oh,
pancake.
how long have you been making these pancakes?
38 years.
38 years?
Yeah, young to old. Now at 38 years, I make.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How is that possible? You look very young.
No, I'm 63, very old, but heart is no, heart
Wow.
young only, face very old.
His heart is young, but his face is old, he says. An inspiration, a man who has been creating the perfect peanut pancake for years, and in fact, for decades. Yeah? Awesome. Can I ask you, is this your first time buying
This
it?
is the first time.
First time.
Before that, I bought 2 for test. I found it good, then I bought some more.
I like your style. You got to test it out. Don't
yes.
go crazy.
Yes.
And if it's good, then you buy a lot.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes.
cool. Thank you. I'm gonna get some now. Thank you. Wow. Testimonial right there. And look, we didn't pay that guy. That was a real, authentic customer who was recommending this food. What is your name again?
My name is Bond, James Bond.
Bond? Oh, James Bond.
James Bond, my name is Bond.
I've heard of
From
you.
Malaysia, James Bond,
Oh,
008.
this step is very important. He's putting the peanuts on. Now, you just said you're James Bond 008? 008.
Yeah, not 007.
Yeah, that makes sense. The final bit of prep on the peanut pancake. That looks beautiful. It smells great. Oh, and we're going in with a fresh one right here. Then we're putting on just straight up sugar, and that's all?
That's all I need.
He is slicing and dicing. So we fold the pancake over, we trap all the peanuts inside, and then he cuts it into about 10 pieces.
You want one piece?
Yeah. So right here we have the delicious coconut pancake, fresh off the griddle. Let's give it a try. That is legitimate. I love it. A bit mild coconut flavor, nothing too strong or intense or too sweet. Really, the main thing is the texture. It's a bit more chewy on the brown side and then doughy on the opposite side. But, you know, it's all cooked perfectly. It's just cool to see somebody who's been doing this day in and day out for years. Obviously, this spot is popular and also popping. Oh my God. Does popping come from the word popular? This place is popping, meaning that it's popular. Anyways, right here, we have the peanut pancake. The sugar he poured on there is bubbling up. He's gonna throw on some peanuts, he folds it over, and then you get the masterpiece you see before you right now. Just like a piece of pizza. We're gonna take a big bite. Here we go, the peanut pancake in Chinatown. Wow. Don't mess up my food shot. That's even better than the coconut. I knew it would be. This is so good that even if you have a peanut allergy, give it a try anyways, you know? It's worth it. I would risk my life for this pancake. It's that good. The outside edges are super crunchy. It's great because since he folds it on itself, it's kind of steaming itself after being cooked. Okay, so the outside gets chewy, the inside gets a little doughy and almost mushy, but in a good way. So simple, but so delicious. Now that's a good pancake. We're gonna get some spicy bun mi.
Spicy or not spicy?
How do you like it?
One medium spicy, okay?
Okay, let's do medium spicy. I'm a medium kind of guy. We're gonna see the man in action. So this is the flat bun mi noodle. He's gonna throw it in the hot water. He's putting in some greens. He's gonna blanch those a little bit. He's very cool and collected. He's not nervous at all. Fish ball, pork ball, some vegetable oil. Dark sauce is just like a soy sauce. And then a dangerous amount of chili. This looks gnarly, I love it. In with the greens, putting in some dark,
Like the mushroom.
crunchy fried anchovies, and just a tiny bit of broth. Yes, a bunch of fried onions. That looks fantastic. This looks like a dream. Honestly, the texture of these noodles, it looks absolutely magnificent. And here we are, this little street side restaurant. It's parked right in front of a bookstore, which is pretty fascinating. Go grab a book, go grab some noodles, and you got a nice little afternoon. And they've got some broth on the side with our greens in there, a couple meatballs, but look at this. This looks absolutely mouth-watering. Now, regarding the spice level, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. And he did not hold back. Let's get a nice juicy bite. I like a noodle with body. It's a little bit, it's got some chew to it, you know? Let's give it a try. Here we go, the Bun Me Noodle. Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's gonna be so hot in about 10 seconds. You know when you wipe your mouth out, it looks like a spicy lipstick. You know it's gonna be bad. Spicy as heck, but wow. That has a ton of flavor, a ton of pepper, a ton of chilies. And the best thing about this is just the texture of that noodle, kind of like that al dente style noodle. I'm really freaking impressed. It's a great texture combination. You got the give of the noodle and then the crunch of the fried anchovy. Look at all these kids over here. Are you getting the Bun Me?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
You like it? Yeah, bro, come back. It's a big deal. Everybody's coming here for the Bun Me. You get off school, you come here for a little snack. Let's ask him again. Do you come here like every day?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, come back. That's enough of them. Look, this is my show. They come here every day because they know they're legit. Oh, hold on. Are you Chinese?
Yeah, we're Chinese.
Oh my God, there's legit local people eating here, enjoying the food every day. That's how you know it's good. You don't get that perfect lot positioning right in front of the bookstore if you're making some average noodles. Chili overload, spicy overload, and salt overload all together. It's amazing. Our food journey continues here in Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur, and behind me now we have the delicious, the amazing soybean curd. I don't know if it's delicious or not, but let's find out. We got my dude here, Mr. Kim Soyabean. He is scooping up the tofu curd juice. You know what, let's just order it and try it out. Another busy spot, very popular. Hello, sir. I want your best soybean curd. Is that one? Tofu. It's like a tofu dessert. And what do you put on top?
Sugar. Brown sugar, white sugar.
Brown sugar, white sugar. All right, look, all different colors of sugar can live together in this dessert. He's scooping up this, actually it's very beautiful, soft tofu. Whatever you think is best. Oh, okay, I guess the sugars can't go inside. You just choose one sugar. I should have known. Oh, thank you. I didn't expect it to be hot. It's quite hot, and he's put in some brown sugar. It smells beany. It smells a lot like soybean. Hopefully not too hot. Let's give it a try. That is really good. I'd never had a tofu dessert until coming to Asia, of course. You know, we didn't have a lot of tofu desserts in central Minnesota, believe it or not. What I like about it, it's really soft. You can kind of mush it with your tongue. You don't even need to chew it. So if you had no teeth, I mean, you could eat this. But the flavor is really mild. It's not overly sweet. You could eat this whole thing and you're not gonna feel sick, all right? It's not a ton of sugar. It's just the right amount of sugar. It's a great treat to beat the heat. It's gonna make you feel neat and fully complete. Let's keep going. It has been a wonderful night of eating, and now we are ending with one of my favorite tasty treats that I'm so happy to show you now. When I was in Guangzhou recently, in China, we had something called clay pot rice. It was so amazing, but we didn't have time to shoot it there, but we can shoot it now and we can make up that lost foodie time. When you look up here, famous clay pot chicken rice. It's famous, okay? That's the big thing. Look at the grilled fish. Does that look famous to you? I don't see the word famous here. How you doing? Do I order from you? Maybe not. We're gonna go in and figure out how to order. Oh, if you come a little closer, you see we've got chicken here. We have some Chinese sausage, and I think that's all. Right now, we are at the clay pot roasted place, and it's famous, right?
Yes,
Wow.
and grilled fish.
And grilled fish. The grilled fish, it didn't say famous. It just said grilled fish. Are you sure it's famous?
This food is famous also. It's
How long have you been roasting the rice in the clay pot here?
35 years.
35 years, right here in this spot.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds famous to me. Could I have just chicken and Chinese sausage? And maybe even extra Chinese sausage. For me, this is a really big moment. Clay pot roasted rice chicken, and they've got the Chinese sausage in there. Then they throw in some soy sauce, some sesame oil, some mystery sauce that I don't even know what it is. All of that together in here, and bam, it is ready to try, and I couldn't be more excited. Let's give it a try. Big old scoop of chicken. We've got rice. It has turned a nice dark brown from all the sauces in there. Oh, it smells rich. It smells salty. Can something smell salty? Because it does. Chicken has never tasted that good. What the F? Where did I go wrong in my life? Why did I waste my younger 20s? It's so good. The folly of chicken breast is that it's very often too dry. This chicken is extremely juicy. The soy sauce is very present, very salty. Chinese sausage is super fatty. It's a bit sweet too. It just adds a hint of sweetness to the already really salty dish, and then it gives it a lot of fat, okay? The chicken, it needs some fat. It needs a fat friend. I could be your fat friend, but right now, the Chinese sausage is my fat friend. This is easily the best thing I've had today. It was really good. It was really good. Oh, hi.
Hi.
好吃吗？
好吃，好吃，
好吃。
非常好吃，very good。
太好了。
Yes。
Oh, there's grilled fish. You like this one more? More? No?
都喜欢。
Cool. All right. Well, I think we had a good talk. Good talk?
Good job.
Thank you. Good job. All right. Bye. All right. And that is how you have a whole conversation while only knowing 2 words of Mandarin. But no joke. If you come to Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur, you have to try the famous hot roasted rice. Throw in chicken, throw in some Chinese sausage and whatever else you want to. It's gonna be amazing.
And bam, those are 5 must-try foods in Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown. Plus, 1 food that you can try if you feel like it. You can figure out which is which, and I will see you next week as we conclude the Kuala Lumpur series. A peace.
As much as I love trying different kinds of street food, it's even more interesting to see how people go about trying to sell it. And what we have behind us, this kind old woman, she's making some food here. She has a speaker that's shouting out for her what's on the menu. And then she does it. So she takes turns with the speaker. It's brilliant. She goes back and forth all day long. That has to be hypnotic. This is some kind of deep form of meditation. I wish I knew what was happening. Like, is she on speakerphone with the president? Is she just calling out her menu? Thank you.